Here on Channel 7.
Yeah.
Jason, it's freezing in here.
I'll turn down the AC.
Okay.
It's busted.
Well, we'll just have to call and get another room, and...
Well, we can't. They're all full up.
Well, then we'll have to go to another hotel.
For what? Get a room with something else that doesn't work? I mean, we've been on the move all night. We gotta stop. This isn't good for Duke.
Yeah, it's not good for us either.
This is okay, right, Leanne?
How's it gonna be okay, Jason, huh? I mean, by not staying any place longer than it takes to change Duke's diapers? I mean, by stopping in every seedy hotel from here to the Mississippi? What are we gonna do?
Well, Leanne, we kidnapped a kid. What do you want to do? You want to go back to Landview and check into the Buchanan Palace? Act like nothing's happened? Hope nobody knows we're there? I mean, let's face it. We are not on the move. We are on the run. How far do we have to go until we feel safe? Where do we stop?
What are you doing here? Or did you just get lost in the woods?
I feel lost.
Why? If there ever was anybody who knew exactly where she is and where she's going, it's you.
That's not true.
Was last night. You made that abundantly clear.
It is true that I can't leave Asa.
Even though I've turned myself inside out trying to convince you that is the one thing you have to do?
Max, it wouldn't work. Nobody could protect Addie from what Asa would do to her if I was to leave him. Especially if I left him for you.
Then why are you here?
Because I just...
You just what?
I just wanted...
Just wanted to what? Remind me of how little faith you have in me? Bring up for the umpteenth time that you don't think I am capable of taking care of you and your mother in face of the wrath of the almighty Asa Buchanan.
No, that's not... Max, stop it, okay?
No, you stop it. Stop talking to me. Stop coming around here. We've got nothing left to say and nothing to see each other for. It's like the sign says, private property. Get off my land and out of my life.
You know, it's as beautiful in the morning by daylight as it was last night by candlelight.
William would have hated being up at this hour. He usually slept till noon.
I think he would have made an exception for this.
You know, I was thinking that William was a lucky man in a lot of ways. For one thing, he had you, Jonathan.
Well, and now he has this. I can't believe it's finished.
It's not.
What do you mean? We set on all the pieces and we stayed up all night to do it?
Still a piece missing, Cassie. My father.
Okay.
Every Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk. How did they do?
All right, just make sure you call me as soon as you hear anything at all, all right? Anything. Thank you.
Who was that?
Police.
Oh, any word?
Just the same word I keep hearing. Nothing. You want some of this coffee?
Yes, please. Kevin, I'm sure that the police are going to find Leanne. You'll see. They'll find her, you'll have Duke back in his crib before you can say teething ring.
Yeah, I hope so.
Why don't you try and get some sleep?
You know, I think that's part of my problem. I have been sleeping too much. Like when I got married, I think I was sleeping when I thought I would just live happily ever after. As recently as 2 days ago, I think I was still sleeping when I never dreamed that Leanne would pull something like this.
You know what your mother would say at a time like this? She'd say, give yourself a break. You may be the only person who will.
Yeah. Where is Mom anyway? I thought I heard a car before. Was that her?
I think she kind of tiptoed out this morning while I was in the shower.
Or, sneaked out.
Let's just say she was kind of quiet.
Come on, Dad. What's up?
I'm not sure.
Dad, when do you get to be sure of things? I mean, how long do you have to wait until you know exactly how things are going to be?
Well, I'm not sure that that ever happens. Sometimes it seems like the older I get, the more shaky everything seems to be. Things that I used to think were set in concrete now seems like they were just set in sand.
You're really worried about her, aren't you?
I see her every day. I'm with her all the time. But she's not the same person she was just a few months ago. Something's happened. Something has changed.
Forgive me, please.
For what? Nothing to forgive.
Well, yes, there is. I mean, I walked in here and you were asleep.
Oh, the door was open.
Yes, that's right, it was. Actually, I looked in the windows. I came around the corner of the house and I saw you sort of lying there in the chair. I got a bit frightened. So I'm very relieved to know you're all right.
Well, so am I.
You were dreaming when I walked in, you know.
Dreaming? I don't remember.
And you talk in your sleep. Did you know that?
No, I do.
Yes, you do. You said Vicky.
I did?
So you must have been very surprised to open your eyes and find me standing there,
Oh, yes.
unannounced.
I was.
Well, there's a very good reason for it, and it's this. It was delivered to our house this morning. I guess they didn't know you'd moved here.
Thank you. Oh, I know what this is. This is Research Associates. Mother loaded research material on Victor Lord for my book. It's all here. That's great. Your father was quite a man. Not only as a soldier and businessman, but as a person. The more I get to know about Victor Lord's personal life, the more fascinating he seems. It's like every piece of the crossword puzzle is put in, and the picture just gets larger instead of closer to completion.
Do you know, I don't remember these chairs. Were they Sarah's or are they yours?
Let me ask you a personal question.
Don't see why not.
Why are you uncomfortable when I bring up the subject of your father's personal life?
I'm not.
Well, I say Victor and you say chair.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Oh, well, see, now you're doing it again. You're just steering the conversation away from the discussion about your father's personal life. You talk about his military career, but never about his personal life. You extol his virtues. And I'm not sure whether you liked him, loved him, loathed him.
Why would you even want to know?
Well, it might help me understand something. I just can't help wondering if your need to get Andrew and me back together might not have something to do with your wanting to make amends to your father.
I want you to understand why I can't leave Asa.
There could only be one reason. You're scared.
That's right. I am. You have no idea how terrifying the thought of losing my mother is to me.
Asa's bluffing. He would never take Addie from you.
Oh, come on, Max. You know the kind of power that Asa has, how willing he is to use it. Don't tell me you haven't suffered at his hands.
Oh, yeah, the old guy's hurt me plenty.
Because he cannot stand the thought of losing to you or me or anyone.
What do you think I'm going to do? Just roll over and play dead and let him get away with whatever he wants?
Max, I know that you would be willing to stand up to him. But even if you could protect Addie from Asa, could you protect yourself from him? Could you protect me?
Yes. I'm ready to fight Asa. I have been all my life.
Well, I'm not.
Oh.
I have been through too much. I would rather die than live with the kind of fear and turmoil that I've had to deal with in the past. You know, even when it seemed like I was getting the better of Dorian, the stress of having to keep one step ahead of her, it ate away at the peace of mind I was trying to create for myself. I mean, I still haven't gotten over everything that happened.
Think you're the only one that turned his life upside down, huh? Oh, this close to being together, this close. We should have been together. Because what we had deep inside was real.
Max, you said it yourself. It's what's inside that matters, how we feel. Why can't we just enjoy that feeling and leave the rest of the world alone?
Are you asking me to have an affair with you?
Max, you're just twisting my words. Can't I just say that I miss you?
That's not what you said.
Well, I do miss you, Max. I hate not having you in my life almost as much.
You hate being with Asa?
I had to marry him, okay? What's done is done. Look, I have to make the best of it. You can make the best a whole lot better. Or not. It's up to you.
Boy, are you good.
What?
Walking that tight wire between the truth and a lie. You know, dealing with you is like... It's like the sky. There's some blue, but there's a lot of clouds. Is it going to rain or not? I don't know whether you're talking fact or fantasy. But you want to know the real scary part here? I don't think you can tell anymore. Because you've been so used to hearing your line over and over that it could be pouring rain, and you'd say, "Look at my shadow," and you would believe it.
Wow. You really don't know me very well.
Let me ask you a question. And you give me an answer. And I will try to tell whether you're saying the truth or not. You ready? Are you in love with me?
Can't you tell?
Not sure yet.
I'll do it. Okay? Do you want to take Duke back?
You can't go back, Jason. I can't go back. Even if I wanted to go back, I can't. Because we're criminals, right?
Well,
I mean, we're kidnappers and we're fugitives.
Hey. Take it easy, okay?
I'm scared.
I'm scared too. But it's nothing compared to what it would be like if I wasn't with you two. It's weird, It's weird because I used to be so alone all the time. I was actually kind of proud of it. Then you came along, and then Duke. And now I'm like you. I don't want to go back either.
So what are we going to do?
I'm going to keep running. As long and far as it takes until we can stop. And then we're going to start over as a family. Okay? A whole new life.
How are we going to do this, Jason?
I don't know. I don't know yet. But I know one thing. I'm not going to let anybody hurt you again. I swear.
You know, Kevin, I'm afraid your mother's kind of drifting away from me. We don't even seem to speak the same language anymore. I keep asking myself if it was something I did, or if it was something I didn't do, or it was something I said that's pushing her away, but I keep coming up empty-handed. I have no idea.
It's not you, Dad. If anything, it's me. I mean, Mom and I are the ones that are constantly arguing about everything, about marrying Leanne, not marrying Leanne, the divorce, custody of Duke, everything. And you know what? I think that she's just scared of me calling my own shots.
No, your mother has always encouraged you to make your own decisions.
Well, yeah, but I think now it just means that I've grown up.
Well, I have to admit that it's kind of scary for the two of us to realize, to have to face the fact that sooner rather than later you're going to be leaving, having a life of your own, and then she'll be kind of lost to us.
Lost. Come on, Dad, people don't lose the people they love if they know how to hold on to them. I think the reason I lost Leanne is, well, I never really knew how to. You and Mom know it's different. You know how to hold on to all of us and each other. You really do.
I sure hope you're right. Because I know one thing. If you do lose someone, chances are you will never get them back.
I'm sorry. I really think I must go.
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I was being rude.
No. You're not being rude. Certainly not after all the questions I've asked about your life. No. You're just making assumptions about me and my father, and you don't really know anything about him or our relationship.
Well, I think I know a good deal more about your father than you give me credit for. That's one of the benefits of being a biographer. And I think I know Victor Lord so well that I could make a pretty rash assumption. There are striking similarities between him and one Sloane Carpenter.
Are you deliberately trying to make me uncomfortable?
No, that's not at all my intent. Please sit down. I'm just trying to know you better.
Why?
Well, to understand you would help me to understand myself. And these feelings I'm having about you.
Oh, no, we have to stop this.
Vicky, I have to talk about it. We both do. We've been dancing around the obvious far too long.
I don't know what it is that you consider so obvious.
Something is happening to us. Now, we've been creating obstacles all the way along. We've been making, out of pebbles in our path, boulders, anything to avoid facing one plain and simple fact. You and I care a great deal for each other.
Well, I don't think that your illness and your very difficult relationship with your son are pebbles.
Am I wrong?
Sloan, you must. No, please stop. You must.
I can't.
You must stop.
Vicky.
Dad?
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go home.
Vicky, please. I'd like you to stay and hear this.
Is there anything else you'd like, aside from invading my privacy and ordering my guest around?
He didn't order me around, Sloan.
No, it's all right, Vicky. I should have called first. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
General Carpenter, it happens to be very important.
Dad, look, something very special is going to be displayed on the lawn at St. James next week. It's the Names Project AIDS Memorial Quilt.
Why come to me? Alert the media.
Okay, maybe you remember that I mentioned this to you. Maybe you don't want to remember. That's not the point. Last night, Cassie, Jonathan, and I, we finished William's panel. It's going to be part of the quilt, Dad. People from all over the country, all over the world are going to see this tribute to William. I want you to be the first person to see it.
You barged in here, no regard for my privacy, to tell me that?
Dad, we don't have to have a shouting match here, really.
We don't need to drag me into your mire. And that's what you do every opportunity you have.
Can't you see? This is for William, Dad, not against you. And an homage to a dead son is hardly what I would call
I'll
mire.
have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
Would you please come see the work that we've done before you decide?
I will not go anywhere to see that thing.
It's a panel, Dad.
And if the name Carpenter is on it, it is to be removed. Is that clear?
What are you thinking about so hard?
I gotta call Kevin and let him know Duke's okay.
What?
I have to at least leave a message to let him know that Duke is not in any danger.
You're serious?
Yes. Kevin deserves to know, Jason.
Send him a postcard.
How would you feel if you walked into a room one day and Duke was just gone? I mean, you would be going crazy, right? Until you knew that he was okay.
Well, look, we're not in such great shape ourselves here that we can start worrying about Kevin. It's his fault we're in this icebox in the first place, right? Do us both a favor and don't worry about him, okay? I'll see you in a bit. Lock the door.
Yeah, hello. This is, it's room 4. Yeah, well, I don't know what the problem is, but the air conditioning is broken or something, and it's freezing in here, and I have a 2-month-old baby. Fine. Fine, but please do it as quickly as possible, okay? Do it. I have to call Kevin and let him know that Duke's okay, because if not, I am going to be the monster that he thinks I am.
Vicky?
No, it's Leanne.
Leanne? Where the hell are you?
I can't tell you that, Clint.
Well, where's the baby? How is he?
Look, I can't tell you that either. Please. Look, I'll tell Kevin, okay?
All right, hang on. I'm going to call the police on the other phone, but it's going to take them a while before they can trace the call, so keep her talking. Okay? Don't stop.
Hello? Hello?
Do you want me?
You know I do, Max, more than ever.
Did you do anything for me?
Yes.
Anything?
Yes, yes.
Then leave Ace there tonight. No. No.
Max, please.
I said no!
How can you just turn your feelings off like this?
You did plenty of times.
I was scared.
Yeah, well, so am I. I'm scared that I'm going to get used to feeling you in my arms and then they're going to disappear again.
All right, Max, look, just... I'll figure something out, I promise. I just need some time.
Time. That's all I've given you is time.
No. Isn't all you've given me.
I've given you plenty of space for you to decide what is right for you. And what'd you do? You filled it with Ace's money and wealth.
You know why I married Asa. Max, how can you do this to me? How can you make me choose between my love for my mother and my love for you? Why won't you understand me?
I understand plenty. And that is why I have to do this. I know too much to make any other choice.
Max, please give me a chance.
To what?
Please.
To what? To show me some dazzling glimpse of heaven and then just shoot the lights out?
To touch you. To feel us together again.
I'll tell you what. I will wait for you till midnight tonight. You don't show up, I'm gone. Now think about it. You think about feeling this touch from here on. Or never feeling it again. Midnight Blair.
Look, Kevin, I called just to let you know that Duke was okay. So I'm not going to tell you where I am, and I'm not bringing Duke back either, because you know what? I can't live without him. And if you had one little bit of sensitivity, maybe you would understand that.
Well, then teach me, Leanne. Teach me how to be sensitive. You taught Jason how to read, right? Why can't I learn something from you? All right, look, we can make this work out, okay?
How?
Any way you want. Look, if you want to set up a guarantee that you can spend some more time with Duke, you got it. Anything, Leanne. I want to see you come home with my son. Please, Leanne. All right, look, if you come home now, we'll just forget that this whole thing ever happened, okay?
Are you telling me that you wouldn't press charges?
Not against you or Jason, I promise. Leanne, what is your alternative? You can't just keep running. If you do keep running, I'm just going to keep chasing you, and I am not going to stop until I find you. You know that, Leanne.
decide, look, where are you gonna go? How can you take care of yourself and a little baby, Leanne? Aren't you the one that always said that you wanted Duke to have such a great future? Well, what's he gonna have to look forward to if he starts out his life as a fugitive? Hello? Leanne?
I'm here.
You've been thinking the same things that I have, haven't you? Don't be stupid, Leanne. Bring Duke home.
Kevin, I want to come home. I really do. I just don't trust you.
Don't you trust me either?
Okay, Dad, let me get this straight now. William's panel is to be part of the Names Project AIDS Memorial Quilt, but you don't want his name to be on it. Is that it?
It's the family's name, and no, I don't.
And you would rather hack apart something that was made with a great deal of love to protect the pristine name of the Carpenters. Forgive me, Dad, but I think you're a little bit crazy.
Crazy? I'd be crazy not to destroy that.
That what? Abomination, the insult, the piece of filth? You know, you are a cornucopia of terms to describe what offends...
Stop! Both of you, stop! My goodness. Forget about William's panel. You two are ripping each other to shreds. Sloan, I agree with you. I think if the idea of having the Carpenter name associated with the quilt distresses you that much, then it should be removed right away.
Vicky?
Vicky, I really thought you were on our side.
I am on your side, Andrew. I am trying to protect you. I see you standing here, being hurt by someone. You are retaliating, and that hurts you even more deeply. So I'm going to spare both of you unnecessary pain, all right? Let's go to the rectory right now, and we'll get it over with.
Dad, as long as you're here, any books you want to burn?
Oh, Andrew, stop it. We're here to do something. Let's just do it.
Hello, everybody. Vicky, it's nice to see you again.
Thank you, Jonathan. Do you have William's panel?
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Why, do you want to see it?
No, General Carpenter would like to.
Terrific.
I don't want to see it. I want the Carpenter name removed.
Removed? As in ripped out or torn off?
Would you help me, please?
Sure.
Well, there now. This is what these three have done. Sloan, you have to look at it.
I'd rather not.
But you must. If you're going to point out what's to be eliminated, you must look at it.
Vicky, please.
What game are you playing, Leanne?
I'm not playing any games.
Why didn't you listen to me?
I told you I had to call Kevin, all right?
Great. And was Kevin happy?
Yes. As a matter
I'm
of fact,
sure
he was relieved.
Because now he's got something to work with.
What are you talking about, work with?
The
What
guy
does that mean?
is not stupid, Leanne. He probably wired the line so the cops could trace all the incoming calls.
Trace?
Yes, traced, followed, tracked down. How long were you on the phone?
God, I don't know.
Well, guess, about. How long did you
I don't
think you
know.
were on the
I
phone?
just said I don't have a stopwatch. I didn't time the conversation.
Why
I
is
just
what
talked.
I'm saying? Why did you even
Because,
call?
Jason, it was a decent thing to do.
Well, look, if Kevin traced the call, then the cops are going to be here pretty quick, like, so we got to go. All right. Here, please trace the call to the Nightsider Hotel in Philadelphia.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. What else did they say?
Well, they contacted the local police and there's a squad car on the way.
Well, then you might as well just sit tight. By the time you get the car out of the garage, this whole thing could be over.
Yeah. This will be Leanne's career as a kidnapper. Are you almost ready?
Yeah, you just got a lot of stuff.
Let's
you know?
hurry, okay?
I'm trying to go as fast
I
as
don't
I
want to
can.
push you. We just have to go.
I know, we gotta leave. Jason, wait a second. Wait a second, let's take a deep breath, okay? Maybe the cops didn't trace the call, okay? Maybe we're not on their 10 most wanted list,
And
okay?
what are you trying to say? You want to stay here and find out if I'm right?
I am just saying that I am really tired of being afraid.
Well, maybe you don't have a choice right
maybe
now.
I made the biggest mistake of my life then.
Don't say that. Don't say that. No, you didn't, okay? You did what you have to do. And now you have to do this right now. Okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Here, I got this.
Duke, honey, come on. I know, honey, I know you're tired, but you can't sleep yet. Okay, we can't sleep just yet.
You got everything?
Someplace. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's go, all right?
Wait. The rattle.
Leave
the
it.
rattle.
It doesn't matter. Come on.
No, it's the one you gave him.
Come on, you have to go.
Leanne Demarest, open the door. Police.
I'll wait for you until midnight tonight. If you don't show up by then, I'm gone. Think about it.
No, Max, I've got too much to lose.
I'll wait for you until midnight tonight. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
There's nothing more to think about.
Sloan, please, I'm trying to help you.
Look, Vicky, if he doesn't even want to look at it, why should we bother taking the name off?
I will not have the Carpenter name walked on for some political protest.
There's nothing political about AIDS, except that it's a totally democratic disease that'll take anyone.
William Carpenter. Well, all the letters will have to be taken off, obviously. Is there anything else, Sloan? Anything else that's hurtful to you that you'd like to have removed? What about the church, for instance?
I don't know what that's about.
Oh, yes, you do.
I don't. In fact, I don't really understand any of these images, and I would like it very much if someone would explain them to me, because I don't know anything about William's life. Jonathan, would you mind?
Of course.
The church
That's why we
is
put
there
them on
because
there.
William was an architect, and he restored that church in Georgetown.
I'll never forget. And, you know, he went on and on about how much he hated Federalist architecture, that this was only a job. But by the time he finished, he was in love with that building.
And then every autumn, when the leaves were turning, he would go back and visit it, right?
Without fail.
Okay. Well, what is this? Piano keys?
Ha. She recognized them, and you said they looked like teeth.
He was a terrific piano player, wasn't he, Dad?
Fats Waller was one of his heroes. Ain't Misbehavin' could have been William's theme song.
Is this really necessary?
I think it is. Actually, I'm interested, if you don't mind. What about the house on the beach?
Guess.
You had a beach house.
Andrew, this is a brilliant woman. And, William designed the house.
Uh-huh. And the two people on the beach fishing, that's you and William.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, what about the kite? Is that you and William flying the kite?
No, Vicky, that's William and me. Those are young boys.
Are they happy?
Yes. William loved kites, Vicky. Which was funny, because for a long time, it seemed like years, he couldn't even look at them. Every time I'd go out to fly one, well, he'd have something else to do. But then one day, He came to the park to watch me. And he stayed there watching for what seemed like hours. And finally, he said that he wanted to try. And I gave it to him, and he was strangely nervous when he took it. But after he realized how much fun it could be, I could hardly get him to give the string back to me. And after that, well, always 2 kites in our closet.
That's enough!
How much more of this do you intend to subject me to?
It will end right now. You want the name off the quilt. Go ahead and do it.
Good morning, birthday.
Tomorrow at 10, 9 Central, Stan falls in love with a hired assassin, and he could be her next target on the commish. Coming up next, Felicia makes a snap decision that could turn her life upside down. Stay tuned for General Hospital, following an ABC News brief.